Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. And in this episode, I want to talk about pleasure. Just one word, pleasure. And I know we all been there. We all been here before. Where we know that we shouldn't be doing certain things, but we do it anyway. Even when we know that these things will ruin the hours afters, the days afters, we still do it because they give us the comfort in hard times. They gave us a quick, easy way out, It's pleasure. That's what we all want. But there's a different type of pleasures. But the one we always choose, the one that we're so used to, are all the pleasures that easy to find, the pleasures that easy to consume and overuse, or what's the other word? Overconsumption, So what am I talking about? Pleasure. Well, it is that spark of enjoyment when we feel during whatever it is that you were doing. And I can assume that where's your mind going? Yeah. But it could be a sweet treat, or a binge watch, your favorite show, or even just a rush of success, or maybe jacking off, eating comfort food. Yeah, comfort. The key word is comfort. Yeah, the food that's just so greasy and so bad for you, but it feels good in the moment. Yeah, those things. The things that are so easy to consume and find, and yeah, these things. It's easy to get into it, but it is also easy to be overstimulated. It's like once we abuse these things and keep on doing it over and over again, because we don't want to face the reality. We don't want to face our problems. And I'm not talking about anyone, but it's just me, myself. Because I've been living life like this for a long, long times. Even so now. I'm not guilty of that. I'm guilty of that. Because that's just how I've been living my life. I used to play a lot of video games because I didn't want to face my problems. I used to play a lot of video games back in college. But now I graduated and I'm busy with work, so no time. So I no longer play video games. Plus I move out, and one thing I found is that if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. It's out of mind. I literally left my PC back at the place where I used to live. And I have no computer in my new apartment. And ever since then, I haven't played video game. Even if I have the urge to do it, I don't have the resource to, And it had to do with a lot with our pleasures, things that we use to escape, whether it is alcohol, masturbations, or TV. What else? Things that give you comfort in the moment, and you know that it's gonna be bad for you tomorrow, or even hours later. You still do it because pleasure it's great. We all want pleasure. But I know I've been talking about this a lot, about finding the will to walk away from the things that are slowly dragging you down towards that rock bottom. I mean, it's not like I'm not already there. Shit. And when you're here, you feel like shit because you feel like all hope is lost. You don't know what the fuck to do now because the things that used to give you motivation, the things that used to give you drive to get up in the morning and hit the gym and eat healthies and do what you need to do, that thing is gone. It's no longer here. And it just feels like you are losing your purpose, drive, because now you no longer know where you're heading. You don't know what your purpose is in life anymore. You don't know what you're working towards anymore. And it's like, what's the point of trying anymore? And that is exactly where I'm at right now. And I know I'm complaining and vent in this show all the time, but I'm saying all that because I'm sure there's someone out there going through the same things, and I just hope that this will give them some comfort in hard time, and even just a little bit of help. And then that's all I want, And even if tomorrow I die, I'll be happy. Because I know that I did make a change in someone's life. I did leave an impact on this world, even if it's just a little. But yeah, all of this only end only when you find the will to walk away. And that's the hardest part. Because when you're in that battle with yourself, right where you're about to make the decision, right where your mind is telling you, just do it this one time, just do this one more time. And then next time you won't do it again. Or, oh, this will be the last time, just enjoy yourself today, because you've been through enough. Your life's been rough lately, and you need this one thing just to make you feel good. So this one last time, just this one last time, brother, turn on that TV and then binge watch that show that you've been wanting to watch. Do it. Or turn on that PC and play the video games. Do it, man. And this will be the last time. Or open that bottle of wine or beers. Drink it. It will be the very last time we're doing it. And yeah. Or jacking off. Or eating shitty foods, fried chickens. Do it. It will be the one last time. Please, 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 listen to me. Yeah. And then I'll do it. And shit, the days after I do it again. And again, and again, and again. And before I know it, I have a fat belly. And a mind that is cluttered. A brain that is not working properly because I keep on feeding myself with dog shit. And I expecting myself to feel good, my head to feel clear, and I shouldn't have any brain fog. Like, what the fuck am I expecting, But I keep on doing this over and over and over again to myself. And when you're in that moment, when you're feeling like shit, when you feel like dog shit, life is just not very, very pleasant. And nothing is going your way, These pleasures, they are the only things that keep you comfort, that can fill the hole inside of you. That's what you're telling yourself every single time you're facing these thoughts. But guess what? Guess what I've learned all these years doing it? Losing myself in it. Is that they never fill. The hole never got filled. The hole that I filled, the gap that I felt inside of me, I thought would be filled by these things, these easy pleasures. They did fill the hole, but just for a moment, for a short period amount of time, and then the hole get drained. And back here I am again. And I wonder why I feel like shit. Because now I realize that the holes inside of me, or the gaps, I know it sounds so weird, but the gap inside of me only get filled only when I found the will to walk away and face my own problems. I have to face them head on, and I have to go to the root cause of all of my traumas and limiting beliefs and things that I need to take care of, things that I have been putting off, putting it under the rug, and just trying to hide. I need to go deep down into the root of all these problems and bring them to the light and solve them and take care of them. And maybe that is when I can feel some of that gap inside of me. you know, and it's hard, but I have to do it. I have to do it. I really have to face my own demon and stop with the bullshit. Stop with the easy way out. You know? But it's always easier said than done. Especially when you're stuck. When you're trying to risk turning something enjoyable into a dependency. I'm not saying that pleasure is bad, but it's when we lean on to it to feel deeper gaps inside of us. We risk losing balance. But one thing I found is that the key is noticing when a temporary pleasure becomes a habit that no longer serves us. So we can really take a step back and look for pleasures that align with what truly fulfills us in the long run. And it's hard, you know? It's hard because going to the gym, it's hard. But after you do it, you will feel that pleasure too. Eating healthy is hard too, but the feeling you feel afterward, they last longer. It's like the pleasures that we're doing that will be able to sustain you for a long time, or the type of pleasure that's hard to do, that puts you into discomfort at first, but then you feel great afterward. Do you know, just like this podcast, every day I have to go to battle with myself. I have to fight myself. I have to overcome that limited self-belief, saying that you're not good enough. People don't want to listen to your bullshit, you know? But I have to fight that demon every day so I can sit here and do this. So yeah, at the end of the day, we all have the ability to make choices, make decisions. But one thing I want you to remind yourself is that one life, that's all we got. Just one. And this it is. Either you will let time slip by and keep falling back into the bad habits, trying to find a quick way, easy way out, or you take a step back and then you realize that you've been here before. And if you do this again, the cycle begins again. And you will wind back here again, over and over again, if you keep on choosing the easy way out, choosing the easy route. And I live it and I know it. These days are gonna run by fast. But before you know it, you're gonna go old. And you're gonna look back and turn around and see, fuck, where did all that time go? I've been there. And I am living it right now. and I'm still stuck in that cycle. The cycle that I should be breaking a long, long times ago. And yet, I'm still struggling with it. So yeah, the cycle only break maybe only when you find the will to walk away. Walk away from these bad habits. But you have to find the will within yourself. To do it. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.